So there I was, 37,000 feet above the Atlantic, when the woman beside me decided my dinner looked better than hers. What happened next unfolded so perfectly that the entire cabin went silent. Let me tell you how it all happened. I had spent 2 years saving airline miles for one business class trip to London. 2 years of skipping vacations, collecting credit card points, and imagining the experience. When I finally booked that ticket, it felt like I had won the lottery. The day came, and I arrived at the airport early, enjoying every moment. The business class lounge, the priority boarding, settling into seat 21C by the window. I accepted my pre-flight elderflower spritz and thought, this is it. This is what I worked for. Then she showed up. She looked like she was in her mid-50s, wearing an elegant cream pantsuit that probably cost more than my rent. Her oversized sunglasses were still on indoors, and her jewelry announced her arrival before she even spoke. She dropped into seat 24B without greeting me, just letting out a dramatic sigh as if sitting down was a hardship. When I gave her a polite smile, she stared at me like I was something stuck under her shoe. Michelle, our flight attendant, helped her settle in with patient professionalism. The takeoff was smooth, and then came the moment I had been waiting for, the meal service. Michelle handed out the menus with genuine warmth. Herb-crusted lamb with rosemary juice or pan-seared sea bass with lemon butter. I had been dreaming about the lamb for weeks. The woman beside me ordered the sea bass and insisted it not be overcooked. When our meals were delivered, mine looked perfect. A beautifully crusted lamb with baby potatoes, asparagus, and a sauce that gleamed like liquid gold. The woman received her sea bass with crispy skin and colorful vegetables. I picked up my fork, ready to enjoy the first bite, when I heard a sharp inhale. She was staring at my plate with intense focus. Then she glared at her sea bass with clear disgust. "Excuse me," she called out sharply. Michelle turned with her calm smile. "This is not what I wanted," the woman complained. Michelle frowned slightly. "You ordered the sea bass, ma'am. Is something wrong with it?" "I changed my mind," the woman declared. "I want what she's having. Hers looks better. I should have that meal." Time felt like it stopped. She seriously wanted to take my dinner. Michelle stayed professional but firm. "That passenger selected the lamb. You chose the sea bass. I can check if we have extra lamb portions, but I cannot take a meal from another passenger." The woman's face tightened. "This is business class. I paid good money. I expect the meal I want." Something inside me snapped. 2 years of saving, planning, and dreaming, and she thought she could simply claim my food. "Actually," I said pleasantly but firmly, "you didn't pay for this lamb. I did when I selected it 48 hours ago. This is my dinner. You already have yours." She turned to me with a look icy enough to freeze the ocean beneath us. "I beg your pardon. You ordered the sea bass. I ordered the lamb. That's how this works. You don't get to take mine just because you changed your mind." She opened her mouth and only managed, "How dare you? I am requesting a meal upgrade." I let out a small laugh. "What you're requesting is my dinner. Those are not the same thing." The cabin went quiet. People were listening now. The woman turned to Michelle again, furious. "Are you allowing this? I want that lamb dinner." Michelle straightened to her full height, and what she said next was flawless. "Ma'am, I am the senior flight attendant on this aircraft. That passenger selected and paid for the lamb dinner. It belongs to her. You ordered the sea bass. Airline policy, common courtesy, and basic respect do not allow you to take another passenger's meal. You may enjoy the sea bass you requested or decline the meal, but you will not receive her dinner. Is that understood?" Silence. Complete, echoing silence. The woman's face shifted through shades of red and purple, her mouth opening and closing with no words. Michelle stood steady, her professional smile now edged with unmistakable authority. "This is unacceptable," the woman sputtered. "I'm filing a complaint." "You'll be lucky to keep your job." Michelle didn't flinch. "You are welcome to file any complaint after landing. That does not change the fact that you will not receive this passenger's dinner. Now, is there anything actually wrong with your sea bass?" The woman muttered, "No, then I hope you enjoy your meal. Dessert will be served shortly." Michelle turned to me with real warmth. "Thank you for your patience. Please enjoy your lamb." The woman ate her sea bass in silent frustration, refusing to look at me. I finally took that long-awaited first bite. It was incredible, tender, flavorful, perfect, and honestly, it tasted even better knowing I stood my ground. Throughout the flight, Michelle checked on me with genuine kindness. An hour before landing, she handed me a small handwritten note. "Thank you for your patience and grace. Passengers like you remind me why I love this job." I still keep that note in my travel journal. When we landed, the woman vanished into the terminal without a single glance back. I never saw her again, which I consider a blessing. Here's what stayed with me far beyond that beautifully cooked lamb. I had worked for that experience. The saving, the planning, the discipline. In that strange moment, I wasn't just defending a plate of food. I was defending the simple truth that no one gets to take something you earned just because they suddenly want it. Entitlement is not a free pass to rearrange the world around your desires. Flight attendants like Michelle deserve far more appreciation. They balance safety, calm, and kindness while handling people at their most stressed and demanding. So remember this. Stand up for yourself when someone tries to take what belongs to you. Be kind to the people who keep things running smoothly. And think twice before deciding someone else's dinner should become your own. That lamb remains the best meal I've ever had on a plane. Not just because of the flavor, but because I actually got to enjoy it. If this story spoke to you, hit that like button. Share your own airplane moments in the comments. Subscribe for more. And remember, sometimes the most powerful response to entitlement is a simple, confident no paired with a smile. Thanks for watching.